Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to Scatter Love Tarot with your girl, coming at you with another pick a card reading. First and foremost, if you're a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for coming back and supporting this channel. As always, I'm truly honored to be sharing this space and this time with you, and what an incredible journey that it truly is. And if you're new here, welcome. This is a reminder that we are all here having this human experience, and that this is a safe space for you to come as you are in your most high, authentic self. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all the links necessary to do so below in the description box, where you can email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information. You can also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. Today I did record episode 44, so we are really deep in, and I just can't believe it. 444 is a number that follows me always, and so of course, I had to mention this today. All right, and also other daily news is to keep an eye out on the channel as I'm getting everything ready to launch memberships. I don't have a set date yet, but I am making sure that everything is in place for you. I'm going to have some options available for you to choose from. So those of you that wish to, you can support the channel even further, and I'm truly excited to get this out to you. I've already gotten some feedback from it in regards to some of you, and I'm just so glad that you've shared with me how excited you are about the memberships coming up. So it will be dropped and released in November. That is something you can absolutely look forward to. November 2023. It will be there for you, okay? Remember that these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with my channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. And I believe that is everything. So we do have a new deck of cards to choose from. As you can see, I went back to the other mat, or the other cloth. I like this cloth a little bit better than I like the multicolor one, just because it has some sustenance to it. It's a little bit heavier and it's a little bit bigger. I like the colors on the other mat. I just wish that it was a little bit more hefty. Hefty. So I went back to this one, but I probably will be switching on and off between the two of them. So you'll be seeing differences on my channel coming up. So I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and get into your prayer and let's move into the reading. Oh yeah, did I say what today's reading is? Someone has secrets regarding you. It's going to be, who are they and what are they saying? Okay. And we'll definitely see what comes out in the readings. But let's get into this prayer. My beloved source, this prayer is for any and all who come onto this reading. I ask that you show them the truth of their worth. They are enough. And that we're going to have people who like us and who don't like us no matter where we go. But knowing that that is never an indication of how good we are or if we are enough, that in this moment we truly are enough as we are. Know around the world as we come up onto this holiday where we're sharing time with family, sharing time with friends, and getting to eat. There are so many in the world that don't have. And I ask that you bless those that are struggling in this time. Gift them with sustenance, with food, with water, with whatever it is that they need this time. Shelter, with warmth, with love, with care, with understanding. To remove judgment from any and all, saying they should or they could or they would if they only. And on coming into this time and place that we truly don't know what another's story is. But if we allow ourselves to accept ourselves and we allow ourselves to accept others as they are, we can see that sometimes, just as being human, we all go through struggles. We all go through hard times. We all go through ups and downs. And that if we're in a place where we can help, I ask that you open the hearts of those so that they will choose what's right for them. Some are not going to, but others will. And I ask that you guide us all into what is the right journey for us as we move into these holiday times, into the colder months, at least where I am. And as we move into this time where so many have so little or so many have so much, may we find a balance between the two and know that no matter what it is that we've experienced in life, we are enough and we are worthy and deserving of love, kindness, and compassion. As these words are spoken unto this reading, so shall they be. Amen. Aho, Asay. Thank you so much. Thank you, my beloved source. Thank you. All right, let me get this hung up over here. All right, so today we are choosing from one of the new decks that I've gotten. These are the crystal cards. These are awesome. I've already brought them out on a reading. They're absolutely wonderful. I just love them. So yeah, I've already shuffled them, but let's go ahead and get into it. Source, what crystal card will help us better understand who has a secret regarding pile number 1 and what it is that they're saying about pile number 1? One crystal card, please. Okay, thank you. All right, source. And for pile number 2, what oracle card will help us better understand who has a secret regarding pile 2 and what it is that they are saying about pile number 2? Wow, right off the bat, like just flew out. Thank you, source. And for pile number 3, what oracle card will help us better understand who has a secret regarding pile number 3 and what are they saying about pile number 3? Thank you. So it looks like you are going to get 2. Actually, I think I'm just going to take the top one because the bottom one flipped over. I just think the top one is the one that they want. So that's what it feels like. We do have Tiger's Eye on the bottom. Place this powerful stone on the third eye during meditation. The high vibrations from the earth and the sun enhances psychic abilities. This has been carried as a protective amulet for centuries. It brings courage and energizes the spirit and balances the chakras. Beautiful. I actually have my Tiger's Eye out today. So get you one of these. And I feel like this is spirit and source coming back in and reminding you that you are so protected here and that you have the ability to ward off any negativity and any low vibrational energies, right? So let's go ahead and get these set up here. These little tiny cards, they're so adorable. I love them. Okay, so for pile number 1, we do have this beautiful green aventurine to choose from. Okay, and pile number 2, we have this beautiful piece of citrine. This is yellow citrine. Okay, and maybe for pile number 3, we have this beautiful piece of bloodstone for you to choose from. All right, so we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, and whichever one you're drawn to, that should be the pile for you. With that being said, I will see you over on your chosen pile. Hello, my fellow human. If you were drawn to this beautiful piece of green aventurine, or if you were drawn to this card during the shuffle, then this is going to be your reading on who has a secret on you and what are they saying. First things first, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all those links below in the description box. In order to do so, you can email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information. You can also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly, and I do hope to see you there. I just uploaded episode 44. I'm so excited about it. We're so deep in already, and yeah, it's just exciting to be here. Also, in tarot news today for the channel, I will be bringing out memberships this month for November. I don't have a set date. However, keep an eye out as those will be releasing soon. And I'm really excited to bring these to you. I've already gotten some feedback on some of you are really excited to share this experience with me. So yeah, I'm just really excited for this coming up. Keep an eye out. It is coming soon. I promise you. Okay. I don't have a date, but it is coming. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and find out who it is that has a secret on you and what it is that they are saying. We're going to use the dice to kind of get an idea of who this person is, and then we'll find out more with the tarot about what it is that they're saying and what's coming through, okay? So, Source, can you tell us about who it is that has a secret on pile number 1? Who is this person that has a secret on pile number 1? Can you help us understand better who is this person that has a secret on pile number 1? Okay, so we have the first house, Aries, and Jupiter energy. Okay. This is someone who can be seen as sometimes very aggressive. They are a leader, though. They like to lead people. So let me get these set up. 222 on the clock. Trusting the process. Okay. Yeah, this is someone who is a leader. What is this? It's not necessarily bad, but it's, I don't know, like I'm not getting a super warm and fuzzy energy from it either. But this is someone who's seen as a leader. This is someone who's very comfortable with their identity. They're comfortable with themselves. They definitely are seen in the public eye. I don't feel like this is an online following. I just feel like they just have a very loud personality. Right? They leave a huge first impression on somebody. They've got a standout attitude. They view the world in a very unique way. But this is also somebody who can be very direct, someone who seems very fearless, a leader. You know, with both the first house and Aries energy here, you have someone who can lead very well, right? Someone who is they just command a presence. That's exactly what this feels like. Someone who commands a presence. Okay, this is someone who's very independent, but at times they can be very competitive and impulsive. Sometimes they can be very abrasive, aggressive. They like to be super active. They do like to be the center of attention, and they are a little bit self-centered, but they're super passionate about their life. Sometimes they like to go to war, right? Because they're impatient. So they are boss or CEO. Like they've gotten to where they're at because they fought hard for what it is that they have, okay? They've had a ton of growth in their life. They could be someone who's very financially well off with Jupiter energy. Most of the time they are seen as optimistic, understanding. They travel a lot. They've been through a lot of foreign affairs. They're usually grateful. They do hold somewhat of a deep honor. They like to be moral. They like to uphold the law. These are some things that are coming through here. Usually they're very goodwill and very generous. They like to give back. So it does feel like this might be someone who wants to give you an opportunity. But again, it's like I said, it's kind of neutral. The energy that's coming through is neutral. All right. It's not like a terrible energy like this person. That's what I'm saying. Like they're sometimes very aggressive. But I feel like the reason they're so aggressive is because that's what's gotten them to where they are in their life, right? Like what they have, they've worked hard for, and, you know, they had to get there through fighting for it. But let's find out, what's the secret they have? Yeah, okay, look, I flipped these over. We have the 9 of coins and the 3 of coins, both in the upright here. This is someone who wants to offer you some sort of collaboration. This is someone who wants you to be able to relish in the fruits of your labor. Like they see you, they see who you are. So I feel like the reason the secret is there, right? The secret is here is because it's something that they haven't yet come forward to offer. But here, splitting the deck, we have the 3 of coins and the 9 of coins coming out in the upright. And that's why I'm saying, like, it doesn't feel like bad energy, but it doesn't feel like super positive energy either. And I feel like that's because this person just, they see what they want. They see opportunities that arise and they go towards it. They're just kind of unattached to it, right? And they recognize that you could also say no. Like if it's something that doesn't resonate with you, that you could also say no. So yeah, they want to offer you a new opportunity here. It's like something they want to offer you. They may not be sure of how to come through and offer it to. What's the secret, Source? Could you tell us more about this? What is the secret that they have on pile 1 here? They may recognize your talents. They may see your talents when you don't. Yeah, look, the Ace of Cups is showing now. Look at that. And the 10 of... And it was weird because when I split the deck, the 10 of Pentacles is... Or, well, the 10 of Coins is the one that was there. But it, like, flipped open to the Ace of Cups here. It flipped open to the Ace of Cups. So it's like this person has something in mind that they want to offer you. But again, it's just this idea, how do I come forward with it? How do I make this known? All right, let's see. What's the secret they have on pile number 1, source? Yeah, CEO and a boss. Again, Aries energy coming through. We have a lot of Aries energy. First house Aries, and we have the Emperor, and that's connected to Aryan energy as well. Yeah, this is someone who has status. This is someone who could offer you the world. Feels like the world is your oyster is what I'm hearing. What's the secret that this person has for pile number 1? What else, source? Okay, I guess you're getting... Yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll see. 6 of Cups in the reverse on the bottom with the King of Cups. And the 6 of Wands in the reverse. This, yeah, so this may not be... Look, and look at all these 6s together. Look, and then the Lover. What's below that? Yeah, I'm curious. I just want to see. Yeah, that's the thing. They see you in a... They see you in an opportunity right now. It's not that it's not a terrible opportunity, but they do see that you're putting in a lot of effort and you're not growing as fast as you should be, or you're not getting as much praise as you should be. And there's this feeling of wanting to balance that out, right? There's this feeling of wanting to give you an opportunity that's more settled for who you are, that's going to bring a little bit more fulfillment into your journey. And this person has an idea on how to do it. And they do think that maybe there's some sort of lack of... Like here, there's like some sort of defeat. Like you've been working really hard on this for a while. Whatever this situation is, this does feel connected to work. Okay, especially with starting with the Coin energy. And then we have the Emperor. This does feel like something that's connected with work. It feels like you like doing what it is that you're doing, but it's almost like it's lost its shine and its sparkle, right? And you're still passionate about doing it, but it's just not how it once was. And so there's this feeling of being emotionally detached from it, feeling like I'm putting on all this effort and no one is recognizing me. And so I feel defeated. I feel left out. I feel like, you know, maybe people are seeing me in the wrong light, or people aren't understanding how I want this to be successful. And so they're not receiving it in that way. But this person does see what's peeking here. Yeah, they do see your potential. We have the Ace of Coins coming out in the upright here. Again, this is the idea. I want to give you something that's going to make you see your worth, your potential. It's kind of like a rescue, but it's not really, because it's like you've already done the work, right? They're just trying to help you get the opportunity here. Let's see what's out on the board. Okay. So this could be a love opportunity too, right? Yeah, look at that. We have the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse here. I feel like this is somebody that's meant to abolish things from your past. Like it feels like, look, we have the Love card here. We have this idea of being heartbroken here with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, right? We have this idea of, with the Empress in the reverse, somebody who couldn't nurture you, couldn't give to you, couldn't be there for you, couldn't be a stronghold for you, is what I'm hearing. But then you have the Emperor here showing up, and I do feel like this is this person's energy, that CEO, the boss, knows what they want, is very sure of themselves, right? And it's like there's somebody else in your energy here that's trying to keep you in a low vibrational energy. Maybe this person's very aware of that, but they want to offer you something. Again, it does feel like it is with work because of all the coins cards that we've had here, but this could also be in love for someone else, right? Not everybody's on the exact same journey. Or it could be both, like hand in hand. This is somebody who wants to help you grow, to get away from this, and then also at the same time begin to build a friendship that they're hoping could go somewhere else. It's not a requirement. It's in no way, shape, or form a requirement. Yeah. They're very secretive about this. Like with the moon coming out, like I love that this is just basically clarifying, yeah, this is a secret. Right? They're going to help you become, so if you're the divine feminine, okay, there's two ways that this is coming through, but if you're the divine feminine, this is someone who's going to help you heal the divine feminine, right? They're going to help you subconsciously purge this type of energy that you've gone through. Brokenheartedness, somebody who treated you awfully, somebody who pretended that they loved you only to break your heart, time after time, repeat failed relationships, even repeat failed partnerships and business situationships, right? And this person is like aware of where your energy is, and so they could either be very spiritual, or this person just has a very keen sense of observation, sense of intuition. They're just very aware of things, and they are very good at seeing where somebody is at mentally and emotionally. They're very good at it. And they want you to let go of something that has been plaguing you for a while. They want you to let go of something that's been on your heart for a while, right? And it's very spiritual. This is something that's very spiritual by nature. This is someone who's very grounded and very capable of using their third eye to guide them. Whether they believe in intuition or not, I feel like a lot of people do, but there are a lot of people who don't, right? There are a lot of people who have a very great intuitive knowing, but they're just like, oh, I just trust my gut, right? Right? That's it. They don't really call it the intuition, but that's exactly what this person has. A very keen sense of intuition, and they're very aware of the things that are going on around them. They're very aware of where people are. But it's like they're aware of what you've gone through, or they maybe followed your story for a while, or they've heard you talk about it, and it's like they've seen your ability. This is someone who wants you to embrace your true potential. It's almost like they see that you are in a place right now where you can't grow unless somebody else comes in, right? Like I can't move unless somebody else comes in. And it's interesting because you do have relationship cards making an appearance here. I mean, these could all be relationship cards, right? This could be a business card, but this could even be a relationship card. You've been cheated on in the past, betrayed, hurt. People have taken advantage of your emotions. People have overridden you because they wanted something from you. And it's like, but it feels like it's in every aspect of your life. Work, love, relationship with others, like family, friends, and all that. It's like whatever it is, like your whole of life, you've been taken advantage of. And there's been some sense of betrayal that you've had to go through. And they want to help you step beyond that. They want to show you that there's some other people out there. So this could be soul family that's coming in. Whoever this person is, they're extremely grounded. And it's like see how they've got their back to this energy here, right? And yes, you can say this is past energy, present, and future, if that's how you want to read it, but that's not the energy that I'm getting from this. It's like the reason that they have their back turned to this is because they want to teach you how to do the same. They want to teach you to have your back against what you've been through in the past, but also to keep you safe from repeating that in the future. And that's kind of the energy that's coming through. It's like, this is somebody who's very honest and very, like, that's why they're so brutal, right? Like, they're just very honest. And I feel like the thing is that they've experienced a lot or very similar paradigms to what you've experienced. Like, you guys have linear lifestyles. And that's what they want. They want to teach you that you don't have to be a victim, or you don't have to fall victim to those people who don't have your best interests at heart here. And you may see 666 a lot. And 666 is all about solutions, balance, seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine. So look, it's almost like they're coming in to bring a solution and emotional stability, but also some sense of physical stability as well. Like helping you to recognize that someone has your back and someone takes action towards you. It's not always going to result in this roller coaster ride of emotions and heartbreak and hurt that you are worthy of having someone stand up for you and be there for you. Let's get some clarifiers here. Well, let me make sure I've cut this. Okay. Let me please have some clarifiers here, Source. Thank you. Can we please have some clarifiers for pile number 1? Okay. Yeah. They're about ready to come forward. This is something they're doing, though, right now. It's like they're really making this decision, recognizing how far you've come. But the secret is this coming forward to you. I feel like you're not even aware of this person in your energy. Or if you are, like you're not actually aware of what they're doing. It's not that you don't have a good intuition, you do. But I do feel like this is something that Source is keeping someone. This is someone. Let me rephrase that. This is someone that Source is keeping you hidden from. In other words, it's like they want to keep you just outside of your intuitive knowing because they kind of like the idea of surprising you sometimes. Like Source likes to surprise us, whether we like surprises or not. Like Source does like to surprise us. Source is like, I want to send you a surprise because I love you so much and I want you to be like, wow, like that was so special. I'm so grateful for that, you know? Yeah, they're going to communicate soon. This is someone who's going to come through. They see that you have a lot of internal anxiety. They see that you have a lot of fears and frustrations, but that you're facing them. Like, that's the thing I feel like they admire the most about you, is that you are facing your fears. And it's like, as they come, like, you recognize that they're not in control of you, but you can only face them when they show up, right? Yeah, the King of Swords here, the truth. You're a very honest person too, and I feel like they very, very, very much love that about you. This is someone who I keep seeing in the shadows. Like, I cannot see them. I very much see in my third eye a shadow figure. What is peeking here on the bottom? The Queen of Swords. We have the King and Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is like your ultimate match. Okay, but again, don't take that as that this has to be a love relationship. This could literally be a soulmate that's coming in, who sees you and who's aware of you and understands that you're facing a lot. You've got a lot going on, but they respect how you show up for it. Right? They respect that. They really enjoy that. They're like, wow, that's somebody who actually takes this life serious. They take this journey very serious. Yeah. Look, we have the 10 of coins coming out here. I saw the 10 of coins twice while I was shuffling the big deck. Like, so crazy. Like, they want to take you off this crazy merry-go-round. They're like, look, it's time for you to leave this behind. Right? And I love how the one character that she rides off is the donkey here. Like, there's a bee, there's a giraffe, there's an elephant. But no, she's riding the donkey off, the stubborn one, right? So it's telling me that sometimes you tend to be stubborn in the way that you approach your life, which is good, right? You may actually have Taurus energies very highly aspect in your chart. That slow and steady type of energy. But this is someone who wants to give you a life of abundance or show you. They don't want to just give it to you. In some cases, they want to show you how to manifest that. Okay, like this could be a mentor coming in. Especially with this Emperor energy. This could be someone who's a mentor, a guide. Someone who has lived it and experienced it and created it for themselves. And they want to show you how to do it. Look, we have the 10 of Cups. What is going on here? Yeah, they're tired of seeing you trip. But it's not because you're clumsy. Like, that's not what it is. Like, they recognize that the reason you're tripping over yourself is because there's no one here. You could have a Pisces or a Scorpio, a Leo, or a Gemini in your energy. These could be signs that you have highly aspect in your own chart. You could have a Taurus or a Libra, Pisces, Cancer, or Leo in your energy. We have Pisces, Virgo, and we have Libra. We have Sag here. And Gemini and Libra with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you could have any one of these signs. I know that's a lot, but that's the energies coming out here. But you could have any one of those energies or have had any one of those energies in your past, and that's still like keeping you in this place of feeling like lack. And look, here she's riding the elephant. And the elephant refers to someone who never forgets, right? You've been through it, but you'll never forget. You may think that I'm dumb, but I'm incredibly intelligent. I act dumb because it's easier to do that sometimes than it is to show you the wisdom that I have, right? Also, we're talking about prosperity and leadership and abundance. And I feel like this person sees that you're meant to be a leader, but sometimes you get stuck on your stubborn journey, right? And look at how she's both in this. She's wearing both a yellow dress and a yellow dress. One's a little bit lighter than the other, right? But it's just this idea of they want to help you go out of this, but they've seen you doing it by yourself for so long. And so the secret that they have here when it comes to you is that they want to help you on the next stint of your journey, right? They want to help you become better. They want to help you stand firm. They want to help you get what's rightfully yours. And it's like this could be someone who invests in you. This could be someone who becomes a sponsor for you. This, like I'm saying, it's not just love, but there is some energy here of coming in as love, right? Sweet results await. I cannot make this up. It's a matter of time here before this happens. Look at this little cog. You see these cogs on the back of this bee? Everything is falling into place is what I'm hearing, okay? This is just, it's going to take some time. It's going to take, like we have time out. Take time out with the bear spirit here. Yeah, again, this sense of them helping you heal your heart. Like they're going to help you recognize that there are people who do care about you. I feel like that's been a really big struggle for you, pile one, where maybe you've never had anybody that's been in your corner. Like I see you in a boxing ring without a coach. Like you're just getting hit again and again and again, and you're doing your best to keep your hands up, and you're doing your best to do your own blows, and it's like you just keep getting hit after hit after hit after hit, but you never fall down. Or if you do fall down, like you're quick to bounce back up, and you just keep getting hit again and again. There's a song by, I think it's Sia, S-I-A. I think that's how it's said. I'm not sure. It's Sion or something like that. It's called Human, right? He says in there, it's like, how could somebody be so pure and not be a priestess? But it's like, every day you're getting wiser, growing up and finding a new way. But there's this line in there where he's like, you take a punch to a jaw. You're not afraid to fall down and get hit, but you leave me so speechless. You're not afraid of your flaws. You're afraid that they won't accept you. It's like, it's such an intense song. Check it out. It's called Human. I love that. Of course that's fitting that would come up on my channel, right? Of course it would. It's a rap song, but it's so fitting. It feels like that has some messages for you. If you could tell me, like, if you would be willing to look it up and put it down in the comments for other pile ones so that they know, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for you doing that. Yeah, this person is so intuitive. Look at this. We have intuition with cat. Now, I did come out in the reverse, but I feel like this is a thing. It's not trying to be in reverse. I don't actually take oracle cards in the reverse. I don't even know why I mentioned that. I feel like this is a thing, though. You're going to be in this place where I can't trust myself. And then they're going to come in and they're going to show you why you can trust yourself. Like, you are someone who channels a lot of beautiful energy from source. Like, you channel a lot of beautiful energy from your higher self. But sometimes you don't trust yourself because you've been in a lot of situations, right? You have this fear that's coming through. Love that Hyena is here because it's showing exactly that energy I'm feeling. Like, you're just sometimes having a struggle moving from this place of lack and poverty into prosperity and abundance. Like, it's like coming through the veil here, right? Coming to the other side. There's like something that's uncomfortable here for you, but it has to do with your mindset, with his head being over here and being the skull. It's like it has to do with how you're feeling about yourself. What's underneath that? Yeah, number 44 with Jackal, the truth. Wow, how fitting is that? Like, how absolutely fitting is that? 25 on the clock for you. Just so many synchronicities here, pile number one. Like, insane. Let's get a couple more oracles out for you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you're healing ancestral curses here. This is on the bottom over here, right? You're healing, you're learning new things. I feel like this is also something that your ancestors have brought in for you. It's like they've been really working to get your timelines matched up so that the two of you could meet. Okay? But I do feel like this is someone that you don't know who it is. Like they're just outside of range. Yeah, destined to release. They're trying to help you release something and have a huge change. So are you trying to let go of a relationship right now, or a partnership, or a position? This could be a position, a job, or something like that. It's like right now, it's almost like this energy of being in the midst of releasing it, right? And this person's going to come in and radically change your life. Boom, we have house 10. Again, this idea of career. They're going to help you find your life mission, help you have these accomplishments, this success through structure and discipline. You've already got that built up for you. But they're taking it to a whole new level for you. Let's get a few of these. Can we please have, well, thank you, Source. Can we please have some more here for pile number 1? Okay, thank you. Illness, huh? Friendship. Yeah, see, I was saying this does not have to be love. It could be love, but it does not have to be, because I know some of you are just like, nope, love is not for me, and that's okay. So Source isn't gonna, they're not gonna try and force you to be in a love relationship if it's not for you, but they do want to make sure that you have people in your energy that are for you. We have endless, harm, and inevitable with death. Yeah, this is giving me that energy as well, as like there's something here that's trying to leave your energetic field, like Source is trying to push it out here, right? Okay, let me get a couple of these. This is going to be loud, I apologize, so if this bothers your ears, definitely mute it for a few minutes, and when my hands come back, I'll be ready, okay? So, I'm going to get some description messages here. I never realized how loud this was until I was actually editing one of the videos and I listened to it and I was like, whoa, that's really loud. Can we please have some description messages for pile number 1? Who this person might be. Okay. Okay, now these aren't going to resonate with everybody. Let's see here. I'm going to put these over here to the side. I'm going to put that there. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's see what comes out. Square face. So this could be someone with a square face. All right, we have athletic. Yeah, that makes so much sense here. Someone who's very fit, into sports. Cupid's bow. Okay, so they could have a Cupid's bow. Absent-minded. That may be why you might not trust your intuition, because this person might come off as a little bit like out of the, just completely out of left field, right? Like absent-minded, not all the way there, but they are extremely grounded. The fun one. All right. So they do like to have fun. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't focusing. So serious. Yeah. That does not surprise me either. Especially with the Emperor coming out. Mature. Yeah. These do not surprise me. All right. Fussy. Okay. So maybe this is, I feel like this isn't their energy, but I do feel like this is something that you've dealt with. Hello. Yeah, fussy. And I feel like that's something that you're used to, is people who are really fussy, are needy. Well-rounded. Yeah, this makes sense. A well-rounded person here. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's do these. So we did have friendship come out with team, connection, and networking. Yeah. This is someone who's going to come in. I feel like they're going to help you network. They're going to help you get to the next level. You know, and it's interesting because you did choose the green aventurine, and that's all about our heart chakra, right? So we did have illness come out with disease, weakness, and fragility. So you may be fighting some sickness right now, or they could be fighting some sickness. But really what I felt when this came out is disease here. No, you don't have a disease. That's not what I'm talking about. But your soul is at unrest, right? In dis-ease. And if you've read any of the... oh my gosh, why can't I can't remember her name right now. Like You Can Heal Your Life. Louise Hay. Thank you. Whoever said that, thank you. if you knew what I was talking about. But dis-ease, yeah, this is what I feel like. Your soul is at unrest right now, and they're going to help you figure that out. Like, we have self-love, self-concern, self-healing, and independence. So I do feel like they're going to help you love yourself even deeper, okay? They're going to help you remember that. We have memory. Like I was just saying, I didn't even know what it was because I had the card down like that. We have memory, remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. Yeah, so this is someone who you're meant to meet. I feel like you've known them from a past life. We have perseverance with challenge, endurance, and resolution. What did I say? 6 is all about solutions. So there's definitely some sort of resolution coming here for you. It's important for you to take time to meditate, especially when you meet someone that maybe you're questioning, like, is this person who's meant to be in my life? What do I need to do here? Source is just reminding you to come back home, right? Come back home again. Let me help you find the answers. You have them all within you, okay? So it's important for you to stay in this place of stillness. Listen to your heart. You'll know. And then I can't make this stuff up. We have Aries, independence, bravery, and passion. Like this could very well be an Aries that's coming into your life, or someone who has Aries highly aspect in their chart. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your crystal card. This could be a crystal that you can work with at this time that will help bring you into a state of balance, okay? But let's see what it is. We have Beryl. There are many things that can get in the way of spiritual advancement. I'm done. I'm finished. I can't with you. It's not everything that I've been saying today. This is all about helping you get to the next level, right? Oh my gosh. This stone has the ability to filter out these distractions and fill you with courage and initiative to believe in yourself. It can attract love and maintain it, as well as opening your mind to understanding true love. And that's exactly, we were talking about that with the Green Aventurine. It's about opening up your heart. This person's coming in to help you grow spiritually, to help you let go of what was only one-sided love. They're going to be here for you. How strong and powerful is that? I absolutely love this. I actually have never seen Beryl in real life, but I love these cards. I think they're amazing for that. So I love this. I love this for you, pile number 1. If you feel like this is your reading, leave the little Aries symbol down below. If you type it in your emoji keyboard, it'll show up. It's that symbol right there. Leave a little Aries symbol down below and say, I call in my spiritual helper, because regardless if this is a love relationship, a mentorship, or friendship, this is someone who is a spiritual helper sent to you in the physical realm. This is someone who's very physical, and they know their purpose with you. They're just waiting for that moment when everything falls into place to come forward with you. This is actually a really cool reading. I loved it. So I am going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here, but I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for giving us this amazing message. Leave me a thumbs up down below. But until next time, pile number 1, stay human. Bye. Hello, my fellow human. If you were drawn to this beautiful yellow citrine, or if you were drawn to this card during the shuffle, then this is going to be your reading on who has a secret on you and what are they saying. I ask that you keep an open mind. These are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. And if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links necessary to do so below in the description box, where you can email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information from there. You can also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. And I really do hope to see you there. Plus, I just uploaded episode 44, so we're really deep in it. And yeah, it's just exciting, right? Also, just in case you didn't catch the intro, I'm going to be releasing memberships this month, November. I'm sorry I don't have a set date, but it will be coming out this month. I'm just getting everything set up and in the last few bits in place so that I can go ahead and release that for you. I've already gotten some feedback in regards to them, and there is excitement around it. Just know that I'm super excited to offer these to you, so I hope that you are as well. I am hearing it as well, so I know that there's definitely some hype in it, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. So anyways, we're going to start with the dice and we're going to find out a little bit more about this person, and then we'll get into the tarot and find out what it is that they're saying about you, what it is that's going on, okay? Number 1 was actually really incredible, pile. So just keep that in mind. It might not even be something that's negative. It could be. I won't know until I get into it. Right now I'm feeling a very neutral energy, so they're not really showing me anything right yet. Okay, they just want me to let you know that it could go either way. It could even just be neutral. So remember, we're coming here to see what it is that Source wants you to know in regards to someone who has a secret in you and on you and what it is that they're saying. Okay, so Source, can you tell us more about this person that has a secret on pile number 2? What can you tell us about this person that has a secret on pile number 2? What would you like them to know? Who has a secret on pile number 2? What can you tell us about this person, Source? Okay, so we have the South Node, 11th house, and Aquarius energy. Okay, so this could be a friend. Someone in your friend group or someone in your community. Okay. Let me get these set up here. This is someone who's very disassociated. Like, they're not really connected with you. They don't want to connect with you. This is someone who, it does look like with South Node energy here, that you are destined to release. That they're just not meant to be there with you on the next part of your journey. This is someone you could have met online. Right? We're talking about community. That could be online community. That could be someone you know physically. That could be someone who's in your friend group. But anytime we're dealing with Aquarius energy, we do have this idea it's someone that you met online or that you're connecting with online. Social media. This is someone that maybe you had hopes and dreams with. You're like, I really want this person to be a part of my journey. But they're showing here with the South Node that this is someone who's probably not going to be there, that you are actually going to be letting go of shortly, or it is something that's going to become clear to you in the future, okay? This person could have a lot of followers. They could come across as being very socially aware, someone who's a humanitarian, someone who's friendly, someone who is very progressive, futuristic, intelligent. This could be someone who is very logical. But I do feel like this person's very scattered and very impersonal, especially when it comes to you. Okay, like it feels like they're just not connected to you in that way. They're not invested the same way that you're invested here, okay? And with South Node, we have this idea of the path that we've followed up until now, right? This is the karmic lessons that we've learned to let go of, or that we're working on letting go of. And that self-introspection and overcoming fears, right? Like, we're really letting go of the fears. And I feel like for you, pile 2, there's a fear of not having someone for you. You know? Not having someone who cares about you. And it's like, it does feel like there's a deep connection here. Like, there was already an immediate recognition when you two met each other. Like, an immediate spark. But with this energy coming in, this is someone who's just completely disassociated. Like, they're just not really in it. Like, they may have seemed like they were in it to win it. They may have seemed like they're really interested in getting to know you, but it could be that they just took on too much. Like, they didn't have enough time and space to give to you. They just didn't recognize what they were getting into when they got involved with you, when they connected with you. Like, it just feels like someone who wasn't prepared to come up to your level. And they know that, but I don't really necessarily feel like they're ready to say that. Or even if they will, this could be someone who really disconnects themselves until you get tired of it and you walk away. And there's really no right or wrong here. You know, I'm not a big fan of ghosting, but I do understand that ghosting serves its purpose in and of that is closure for us, even if it's not the closure we want. It is closure for us. It helps us say, okay, this person obviously doesn't want me in their life. They're just not brave enough to say it. I can respect that. Maybe I've been in that energy as well at one point. And I'm going to go ahead and respect myself enough to say goodbye here. But that's definitely what this feels like, is someone that you've known or that you thought you were going to be able to build a friendship with who they just got in over their head is what it feels like here. It's like they were, it's almost like they were able to fake being high vibrational. But then they met you and you are higher vibrational and they were like, whoa, hold on. I am not anywhere near what pile 2 is capable of doing. I'm not ready to heal like that yet. I still like being in my lower vibrational energy. Like, I like taking it one step at a time. And if I were to connect with pile 2 in that energy, like, I would have to go light years ahead of where I'm at. That's what I keep hearing. Like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. This person could be an Aquarius. They could have South Node in Aquarius. You could have South Node in Aquarius. That would put you North Node in Leo. They could be a Leo as well. Or they could have Aquarian rising or Aquarius moon. It would not surprise me if this person had Aquarius moon. Or even Aquarius in the 7th house. Yeah. Okay. So, Source, what is this person saying about pile number 2? Can you tell us a little bit more about this? What would you like pile 2 to know about this situation? What's the secret that they're saying about pile number 2? There's this energy that's coming in. I don't like it, but it's almost like they have used your methods and where they worked, and now they're trying to pass them off as their own, which can be stealing, but at the same time, I also feel like you're using someone else's methods, and so, yeah, maybe you can take it personal, but I don't feel like most of you will, I feel like you're like, good, at least they used something I told them about, you know what I mean? Like, well, good, at least it hit home, like, they actually learned something from me, you know? But that's what I feel like they're also trying to be like, oh yeah, look, I figured this out on my own, and they don't want to tell anybody that they actually learned it from someone who's like you. Like, this could be someone who's like, oh, I'm going to tell all of my friends about you, I'm going to tell everybody I know about you because you're so cool, but then when they actually, like, left your energy, they were like, whoa, that person's, like, way, way, way up in the sky, and I'm still got one foot on the ground that I'm scared to leave, you know? What is this person saying about pile number 2, Source? What can you tell us? Yeah, it's like you force them into healing, and that scares them. Like, that's what scares them so much, is you forcing them into healing. But it's not that you're forcing them to, like, I don't want you to say, like, oh, you have to heal in order to be around me. Like, I feel like you'd be willing to accept this person wherever they're at because you do feel like you get along. I feel like what's the problem here, though, is that this person recognizes that you're much further in than they are. Like, this is someone who's kind of like dabbled in it and touched, it's like they put their toe in the water and they're okay with it. And here's pile 2, they just freaking jumped in, and what is it when you do cannonball, and you got them wet from your cannonball, and they're like, whoa, hold on, I wasn't ready. No, that's too cold for me. No, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Bring it back. And now they're sitting over there in the sun trying to dry off, but it's like sticky water, right? It's not drying. It just ain't drying. And they're like, what happened? What did pile 2 do to me? Source, what's the secret that this person is holding from pile 2? Thank you. What more can you tell us about this, Source? What more can you tell us about this? I feel like this person's going to drag on for a while, though. Like, because when I was shuffling, like, it just never felt, like, ready to stop. And that's also pointing towards that this person's just not ready. They're just not ready to do what it is that they're not ready to stop living in the 3D realm. Like, they really like living in the 3D realm. Yeah. Yeah, you force them into introspection. But they're used to being manipulated by others. They're so used to it, right? And they're just not ready to let this go and to come into a higher vibrational state. They're just not ready. Like, this is someone who's just, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Because they recognize how, yeah, look, like, you're in this place of being comfortable with who you are, being very, like, you're very grounded. You're very grounded. Look at this. It's like your past and your present are both in this place of being focused. It's like singularly focused. And I feel like this person is just all over the place. Very airy. Right? When you think of air, it's like sometimes it's just this nice little breeze, but sometimes it's everywhere. Like, it's not even coming from one direction. And I feel like that's the energy that this person is in. They cannot pick whether they want to come from the east, the west, the north, or the south. They're just coming from everywhere. Right? And that's just what they're used to. They could be a Gemini. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Capricorn as well. Usually earth signs are more grounded than that, but sometimes when they're in their shadow energy, they're all over. Plus, it does depend on what their rising sign is. Yeah. What was I saying? They're used to being manipulated, and we start with the Emperor in the reverse, which talks about someone being very narcissistic, very brutal. This could be an Aries. You have Aries energy with both the Queen of Wands and the Emperor coming out here. This is it. This is what the problem is. This person has a secret from you. They don't want to acknowledge that they respect you, but at the same time that they're scared by you. They're scared by you because if they were to come into your life, if they were to actually become friends with you, you would unknowingly force them. And I'm not trying to say that you're like trying to force somebody, like that's not what it is, but you would unknowingly, your energy would ask them to be a higher version of themselves in order to connect with you. And that requirement is too much for them. Because look at you here. You're someone you're very stable, right? And you recognize that you don't want to be in that manipulative energy. You don't want people to be in that anymore. And you don't want to get caught in these situations that aren't moving forward, that lack accountability, that lack growth, that lack a truth that you desire. And so therefore you're like working on yourself, and you have so much to offer others. It's like Source won't let you focus on something else because you have a mission to accomplish here, but this person is hiding themselves from you. Like they want to reach out and say hi. They want to reach out and be like, hey, you're a good person. I really adore you. I really think you're awesome. But then when you talk about your journey, which is natural for you, I feel like, like if you're someone who meditates or if you work out, okay, like here's this, let me just give you the example they're giving me. It's like you work out. And I know I use this a lot, but that's what they're showing me right now. They're showing me like weights. So say you're like a heavy lifter, okay? I don't know where this is coming from, but that's what they're showing me. Someone who lifts heavy lifting, right? And goes to the gym like 6 days a week. Like you may be at the gym like every day. And on your off day, you may be doing something like out hiking, or like your off day is still working out. Like you're still doing something. And so if this person texts you or contacts you, maybe they DM you and they're like, hey, what's going on, Pile 2? And you're like, oh, hey, I'm so glad you text me. Like not much right now. I just got done lifting at the gym, or I just got done on this amazing hike. And you might send them a picture of this beautiful view, and they might send back like, oh, that's cool. Or they might just go completely silent. Okay, they might just be like completely silent, and where they're like, nope. Because it's like, I feel like when you first initially met this person, like they said they had a lot of the same goals as you. And that's the secret. It's not about you, but it's because of your energy. It's forcing them to try and play a part that they're just not ready to fill the shoes yet. They just can't. And so they're kind of being manipulative. I don't feel like they're doing it on purpose. I feel like they're doing it because it's almost like self-preservation. And they see you as someone who's not begging for their attention either. Like you're not running back to them. You're comfortable. Like look at these two energies here, right? You're comfortable looking at yourself, learning from yourself, gaining wisdom from yourself, gaining understanding from yourself. It's like, look, he has his wand here. She has her wand here, right? It's like this energy. It's like, this is a very deep introspection. You take action on understanding yourself. Deeply understanding yourself, deeply connecting with yourself. And you're like the walking epitome of abundance. And there's also a sexual draw to you. It's interesting because the Hermit can be a very secretive, seductive energy. And this could be someone who's very interested in you like that. But I don't feel like that is. I feel like the thing is there's this intimidation point. Because you embody this Hermit energy flawlessly. Like you're just unbothered by everything. Like if this person goes 2 weeks without texting you and one day you're like, oh, hey, or you're like, hey, I was thinking about you, or they text you and you're like, oh, hey, I'm glad you texted me. Like that's awesome. I was going to text you too today, or whatever it is. Or like you text each other at the same time because you're like that, right? Like that just happens. And it's like this person's kind of in this energy of like, whoa, hold on. I don't know who this is, but I do feel like this could be an Aquarius. Like I do keep getting drawn back to Aquarius energy. Or you could have Aquarius very highly aspect in your chart. Whoever this is, they're just not ready to meet you at your level. Like you're walking your truth, and this person's still trying to understand what the heck What the HE double hockey stick, their truth is. They just don't know. They don't know how that is. Like 1616 when I looked up at the clock. Absolutely profound. 1616. Right? And you're just very comfortable here. And you're different. You're different than anybody this person's ever met. But I do feel like this person's trying to embody the same aspects as you, but it's almost like you'd be their teacher. You'd be their mentor, but they're not ready to admit that they need a mentor. Does that make sense? It's like you can answer me, right? No, but they're just like looking for someone who is very much in their same energy so that they can grow together. They're not ready to take on someone who has been there, done that, experienced it, and has wisdom to share with them. They just don't know how to receive it. That's what it feels like here. Angel. I don't know if you guys heard my dog. She kind of woofed a little. Yeah, we have the 5 of Wands here. See, and what they're not ready to admit, this is a thing too, is that, like, if you look at this picture, it's so telling, right? It's almost like they're just like, you're raining abundance here, these apples, and apples do stand for abundance, right? And it's like, they're still in this very defensive energy, right? But you're willing to accept them exactly as they are, like the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly. Like, I'm ready to accept you. But because you're just raining down abundance on them and they're not ready to catch that. Like, look, this apple, if it falls, it's just going to smack this guy right on the head. Well, bam! Newton's law. Right? Like, here it comes. And it's like, but see, look, you're just so serene and calm. Like, this is a straight up monster here that's facing you. And that, not to say that they are. Like, that's not what I'm saying here. They're not some monster. They're not some terrible person. It's just that they're not ready to accept their shadow. And so they're living in that shadow aspect. And because you've embraced both your shadow and your light aspect, you have become this complete being, understanding you've been complete all along, but no longer living from this place of trying to fend yourself from the darkness that lives within you. And that's exactly what this feels like here. You know, the 5 of Wands in the Tarot Marseille really talks about this. You've lost some sort of equilibrium, but you quickly gain back your balance. And so it's almost like that's exactly what you did to them. Like, you made them lose their equilibrium for a minute. It was like a whoosh of air. Like, whoosh! You see, a candle even reacted. But that's what it was. It's like this big whoosh of air. And they almost got knocked off their feet, and then they quickly recovered. But when they recovered, they were like, whoa, hold on. Exactly like I was saying, the cannonball. Like, you cannonballed into the water, and they just weren't ready to get wet like that. Please get your mind out of the gutter. I heard someone say it. Please. Right? We're not trying to go dirty with this, okay? That's not what this is. All right, let's see here. Source, can we please get some clarifying cards here for pile number 2? Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands here. And look, the Emperor again. That's it. So this could very well be an Aries, or you could be an Aries, okay? But with the Ace of Wands here, it's like you gifted them a part of yourself. You were open and vulnerable with them. And look, it's almost like you recognize here. Look, you recognize that the darkness within you is something that needs to be loved and held and understood and accepted. And you look at how she comes, like, even though she's naked here, right? Like, she's naked, she's open, she's vulnerable, but she just looks so innocent and peaceful. And it's like, you understand that if I don't love the darker parts of myself, I'm going to lose myself to that, right? See if this will, like, there we go. 2020 on the clock. I keep seeing repeat numbers with you, so you may see a lot of repeat numbers like that. Not like 111, but you may see that like 1111 would be 1, but like you may see 4545, or even the reverse, like 2112, or so on and so forth. You may see a lot of numbers like that, like, but 2020 or 1616 might mean something to you. But yeah, it's like you opened up yourself, and you're okay with that. Like, you're not afraid to be yourself here. Like, that's a part of your shine. And they're not ready to receive that. Like, see, they're over here trying to defend themselves against you. They're over here like, whoa, hold on. No, I can't do this. It's like they're the Emperor in the reverse, and you're the Emperor in the upright, right? Opposites do attract. That's what this feels like. But I do feel like they're on the precipice. Like, I don't feel like they're in a bad energy. I feel like they're really in the place of beginning to let go of that old 3D life. But, you know, when you first started healing, that was really scary for you when you had to actually, like, surrender to the spiritual realm and surrender to the spiritual journey and even the personal development journey, like to surrender to that idea of becoming better. Like, again, working out, when you were like, okay, this is what I need to do. I just need to show up and do it. At first, that was something that was really scary until it became a routine. And that's what it is right now. They're like trying to learn how to take one foot in front of the other and actually show up for that. But they're struggling right now. And here you are, this loving, beautiful energy, and it's like you're just still so patient with them. Like, when they show up in a place where people would normally just be like, screw you, I'm out. Screw you, kitty, that's my pop pie. I don't know why that came through, but it was. Oh, I feel like you are so goofy, Pile 2. I feel like you're just a goofy person. But you're just, look, and here's the Empress, the Emperor and the Empress. You're this beautiful balance of energy. Look, and see, again, this idea of accepting the darkness, right? Look, accepting this. Like, you're not scared by the spider. You're not scared by this beetle. You're not scared by these bugs, this fly is crawling up on you. You're not scared by it. 2244. Look, I cannot make this stuff up. Yeah, and you're ready to give it. You're ready to give it away. That sounds so dirty. Please. Jeez, Pile 2. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, and you're just this very balanced energy. Like, we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands coming out. We even had the Queen of Coins coming out over here. We have all 4 Queens coming out and the Empress. Like, you just embody these aspects. You embody this very nurturing, loving energy, and it's just something that this person has never run into before, and they're just not ready to embrace that. But their secret is that I'm not going to tell Pile 2 that. And I feel like you're at this point on your journey where you're like, look, if you're ready to embrace me and accept me, I'm here. And if you're not, okay, that's fine too. Good luck on your journey. Like, I don't feel like you're going to be hurt by this, or like it's going to be something that you take personal. I don't feel like that at all. I feel like you just met this person, you connected with this person, you had some great conversations with this person, because I do feel like this has been going on for a while. But I feel like every time this person connects with you, they just get so overwhelmed by your energy. Yeah, we have time to heal with 55. That's exactly where this person's at. They're in this place of healing. And by nature, you could be a healer, and you just, again, it's like, I can't help it. When I'm with people, I heal them. Like, I can't help it. Like, you're transmuting energy. It's something that your soul and your aura does. But you're in this very peaceful place. Like, look, you put down the mask. You put down this idea of ego. I got to defend myself. You're just chill. Hey, cool. If I'm by myself, I'm by myself. I'm living the life. It's the good life for me. Right? And that's exactly what you're doing. Like, you're in this place of really, truly being... It's more than being authentic. This is literally vibrating from your soul light. Yeah, and you're so grounded. And it's interesting. I didn't pull it out, but I did see it. We have groundedness here. Yeah, you're somebody who has your feet on the ground and your head in the sky. It's like complete alignment. That's what it feels like with you, Pile 2. It's like this place of complete alignment. I'm ready for my journey. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Why are you guys so goofy? I love you. Oh my goodness. Like, you guys are great. I will be your friend. Do you need a friend? I'll be your friend. We have Pluto transform. Yeah, this is the energy you leave people in. But look, I love that House 5 came. We have passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. This is that goofy energy coming through here for sure. Like, you're just not, nothing is so serious. Nothing is so serious to be like that. Like, you just really embody a beautiful energy. And I feel like you just deserve to know that. Like, if people don't appreciate that about you, like, you deserve to know that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get some description energies before I get into the oracles for you. I'm going to shuffle these. It's really loud, so if you have sensitive ears, just mute it. And when I bring my hands back in the screen like that, then you can bring it back the volume. So I didn't realize how loud this was until after I'd shuffled. But here we go. Source, can I please have some description medicine? Can I please have some description messages for pile number 2? Okay, please have some description messages for pile number 2. Okay, can I please have some description messages for pile number 2? Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Back in black. Man, you guys have a great energy. Like, if nobody tells you that, like, let me just tell you, please. I feel like this person feels that same way about you too, that you have an amazing energy about you, but it just scares them. Pisces. Okay, so we've got Pisces energy out. You could be a Pisces. This person could be a Pisces. I do also feel like that's the thing, like you stand in that 12th house energy and that spirituality with the intuition and the compassion. It's just very strong. The force is very strong with pile 2. Chocolate skin. Okay, so this could be somebody who has chocolate skin. You could have chocolate skin. So delicious. Like, seriously, pile 2, why are you so silly? So silly. Okay, this could be someone who has dull eyes, like no light in their eyes. Like, you'd know, right? No shine. Like they're weighed down by the hardships of life, right? Sweet. They could be very sweet. You're going to focus for me. Thank you very much. Very, very much. Very, very much. Snatched. Okay. They could be snatched. Have a snatched waist. Sexual. What was I saying with the Hermit? There's like this seductive energy that's here. So they could be very sexually attracted to you, and that might scare them as well. Like, you might not be somebody that they're normally attracted to, and all of a sudden they have this like deep attraction for you, and they're like, whoa, hold on. What is happening to me? Creepy. They could be creepy. They could be like watching your every move right now, trying to figure out how to like tell you what they need to tell you, but they're too scared to tell you. This is a hard worker. Delicate. Okay. We have bald. This could be a bald person, someone who is bald. All right. And then we have, last but not least, guilty. Guilty! Okay, Family Guy. Chill out. Yeah, they just feel guilty about how they feel in this situation. Like, they kind of feel like they led you on. Even if it's just a friendship, they still feel like they led you on. You're never alone with 42 in Otter Spirit. Yeah, number 6 here, finding balance, the solution, seeing yourself through eyes of love, seeing yourself in this place of unconditional love. And I love that the otters form this heart here. It's like sources like, don't worry. This person isn't meant to be on the journey with you. We've got others who are better suited for you. I do feel like there's sometimes this energy with you where you're just ready to give up. It's like, I'm just going to love everybody from arm's distance because it's easier that way, because nobody's ready to get down and deep and dirty with me. And again, it's not anything, like, again, not sexual. We're not trying to go there. But what I'm trying to say is, like, people just don't want to get deep with you. Yeah, and they're just reminding you, again, this idea of embracing the darkness within. And you're so kind to that. Like, you're so kind to people's darkness. Like, you don't judge somebody based on what they have chosen with their life, what they go through, who they are. Like, you see a person as someone who deserves kindness and compassion and love. And you embody that, right? You embody that, but they're just not ready sometimes to receive that from you. And I feel like that's the secret that they're holding here from you, is that they're just not ready to receive that. Yeah. Because you bring a lot of purification in. It's like you just naturally heal. It's like you're a fresh rainstorm. And isn't this interesting that we got rain and purification here when I was talking about at the very beginning, the pool? Like, you splash them, you cover them in water. But that purified water, it cleanses the sticky off, and that's why they feel like the water just never dries, because it's already cleared off all the yuck, right? Oh, the yuck's gone, and now they're left with feeling this feeling of themselves that they've never felt before. How many times can we say feeling in a sentence? Right? And then we have here house 1, individuality, self-image, and your approach to life. This is how they feel about you. Like, your approach to life is very unique. It's very beautiful. It's very wonderful. But it's just, I keep getting that. It's just too much for me. It's just too much. I'm not ready for that. Oh, Angel, aren't you done yet? She just keeps coming back and, like, cleaning up her food bowl. No, she's not starving. She eats twice a day. She loves her food. Like, when I bring out the food, she just starts dancing around. She's like, oh my god, it's time to eat, yes! Oh! She's so cute about it. So let's go ahead and get some of these cards here. What else would you like to say for pile number 2, Source? Thank you. Thank you. What else would you like to say? Okay. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not surprised mask came out. Okay. Anything else, Source? Nope. Okay, good. Alright, what's on the bottom of this deck? We have fate, coincidence, fatalism, and fortune telling. Is that fatality? Yeah, fatalism, yeah. Okay, anyways, yeah, this is a part of your fate. And it's interesting here, too. It's like the tarot readings. Maybe you're a tarot reader and you recognize this about this person, okay? You don't have to be, but I do feel like that is for someone out there. So we did have A-OK. It's actually okay. Stability, harmony, acceptance. Like, this is just something you accept. Like, you recognize this in people, and that's why I was saying, like, you just kind of, like, love people from a distance. You're like, it's not like it changes the way you love them. Like, you still show up as yourself and from this loving place and from your heart chakra and kindness and compassion, but you just don't hold any expectations over anybody anymore. Like, you're not like, oh, this is my person, like, all right, like, maybe that's how you were before, like, this is my person, all right, and then you get hurt, and now you're like, hey, you know, that's cool, you either are or you aren't, I'm not here to control that. We have masks that flew out, deception, pretending, and consistency. This is what they're doing right now. They're putting on all these different masks right now for you, trying to figure out which one fits the best, and they're recognizing that you see right through it. Why? Because you put down your mask. We talked about that here in Gorilla, right? You put down your mask. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to try to pretend you're something that you're not. We have good news, encouragement, miracle, and a surprise. So I do feel like you letting go of this person, or just not being so attached to the outcome with this person, is going to bring in somebody who's meant to be in your life. Someone who cares about you. Someone who's going to be like family here with this bond, home, and background. Like, you guys are going to have this beautiful connection like this, right? It's just something that's coming for you. We do have introvert here with privacy, separate, and online community. So this is absolutely confirming that you both have met maybe online, or that's how you talk is over line. Like, you guys don't actually meet up or anything like that. You just talk over, it feels like you talk over DMs. That's what it really feels like here. We do have accident, danger, caution, and injury. Yeah, so it does feel like if you get too involved or expect too much from this, that there could be some sort of heartbreak that comes from that. But I do feel like this is the energy that this person's in. Like, that's the secret that they're keeping from you, is they feel like you're very dangerous for them right now because you asked them to be their most authentic self. Oh, so we had curse here, hate, catastrophe, and misfortune. They could be afraid of you. You're very spiritual by nature, so they could see you as something that you're not, i.e. they could think that you put a curse on them. They could think that, you know, maybe you're going to be, like, if you're somebody who practices, you know, rituals and things like that, they could be like, oh my gosh, like, that's just too much for me. I don't believe in that. I don't mess with that. Like, that could be what's too much for them. But again, it's just that scared energy. You're so peaceful. Like, how could you be in this energy? But their fear is guiding them to think that maybe you put a curse on them. We do have homeless, failure, castaway, and poor. I feel like this is someone who feels like a failure. Okay, they feel like this, or they feel like they don't have anything to their name here. Now, that's the other dog who's doing that. She's like, oh, if you're going to take out your little slow feeder, then I'm going to come and lick your bowl clean. But Source is saying, you know, this happened for a purpose. You now have an expectation of people. You don't hold an expectation over them. and you're moving towards your destination. Like, you're definitely on the up and up here. You're doing what you need to do. You don't have to worry about where people are. The people who are meant to be in your life will come and find you. So let's take a look at your crystal card. This could be a crystal that you can work with right now to help with this situation, to help come into alignment with this, or it's just the message that's for you, which depends on how you feel. But let's see what came out. We have pegmatite, I think is how you say it. It's a very beautiful stone. Okay, so we have pegmatite gives off a very specific vibration. It reaches into your spiritual self and can bring a hidden talent or skill set to the surface you didn't even know about. Feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt are often lifted. This beautiful stone works to open the heart chakra. And I love this because we were talking about how you come from the heart, right? But you have put these feelings on this other person. They don't feel like they're worthy enough for you, that inadequacy and the self-doubt. But this is you. Like, you're this pegmatite energy in their life, but they're not ready to receive it. Have you ever worked with a gemstone and you weren't ready to receive what lessons it brought with it? And so you may have put it down and walked away for a while, but then you'll come back later and when you pick it up, it's like a whole different experience. And I feel like that's where they're at right now. Right? It reaches into your spiritual self. That's exactly what you did here. And you brought something that was hidden to the surface for them, but they just weren't ready to. That's just what I keep hearing. Like, they're not ready. I'm not ready. I want to stay in this place of wearing my mask because that's what they're used to. They're just, feels like they're a baby on the journey. It feels like they're a baby on the journey. Right? So that's your gemstone card here. And I feel like, you know, you're on the right path, and I know that it's frustrating when you don't have somebody in your life with you, like walking the journey with you, but you've done such an amazing job, and your healing is actually healing the world around you just by you being naturally you, okay? So if you feel like this is your reading, leave the little, is there a rainstorm? What else can I pick here? What else can I pick? I don't think there's otters. You know what? Just leave a green heart down below and say, I open my heart to my soul family. So you let Source know that you're ready to call in those that are meant to be here with you on the journey, who accept you as you are and are not afraid of the energy that you bring. Leave me a thumbs up, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this incredible message. And until next time, pile number 2, stay human. Bye. Hello, my fellow human. If you were drawn to this beautiful bloodstone, or if you were drawn to this card during the shuffle, then this is going to be a reading on who has a secret and what are they saying. Keeping in mind these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box below where you will find all the links necessary to do so. You can email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information. And you can also follow me on over to my podcast, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. I just uploaded episode 44. I'm super stoked about that. So I really hope to see you there. Also, keep in mind that this month I will be releasing memberships. I've already gotten some feedback on it. You all are very excited about it, so I'm excited too. I don't have a release date just yet. I'm just waiting for a few last little things to go through and to get that set up for you. We'll have a couple of options to choose from. So keep an eye out on the channel, and that will be coming out soon for you. Okay, so how we're gonna do this, I just want you to keep in mind an open mind about this. This could be someone who's negative, positive, or neutral. We don't really know just yet. Once we get into it, we'll definitely get the energies. It's kind of been up and down along the way. So we started off super positive, and the last one was just kind of like, it wasn't like negative, but it wasn't really positive either. So I'm not sure what to expect for you, pile 3. I guess we'll get into it and find out. I'm going to start with the dice and ask about this person, if we can get some energy about this person. And then we'll go ahead and get into the reading and find out what it is that they might be saying about you. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask Source with pile number 3. What can you tell us about this person that has a secret on pile number 3? What energies can you bring through? Who has a secret on pile number 3, Source? What more can you tell us about this person? Who has a secret on pile number 3, Source? All right, so we've got Pisces, South Node, and the 3rd house. Oof. Okay, this is someone you definitely know, and this is someone who is an escapist energy right now. You're meant to let this person go. They could be a Pisces, Gemini. They could have South Node in the Pisces energy or in Gemini energy in the Pisces. We're now not Pisces, we're now the Pisces. Okay. So let me go ahead and get my block set here. Get these dice up here. This could be a schoolmate. This could be a sibling. This could be someone from your early childhood up here. Someone that's close to you. Yeah, it could be a twin, but I'm not really getting that energy right here on this. Like, I really am feeling this is someone that you grew up with or someone that you knew from an early age, right? It's like someone that's just a short travel from you, or someone who really affects your mind, your mental state, like really gets you in your thoughts and in your feelings and leaves you in this state of mind like you're not worthy of having what you want. Okay, like that's the type of energy that this person brings. Like they just want you to stay in this place of being stuck. But this could be someone who is a Pisces and who is also Gemini. I know I said that, but I just want to reiterate that. Like, this is someone who is one of these energies or they have it highly aspect in their chart. Okay. This is someone who's an escapist. They're super sensitive and not in the good sense. This is someone who takes everything you say personal. You know who this person is. Like, that's what I'm saying here. It's like, you know who this person is. They're super sensitive to how you take everything, like how you talk. Like, you could just be talking about yourself and this person really some way, shape, or form feels like you're somehow talking about them. I keep hearing Source say, like, if the glove fits. You know, hey, if the glove fits, you should wear it. But don't sit here and think like everybody's world revolves around you, but this person definitely has that energy about them. They really think the whole world revolves around them. And not in a self-care kind of way. This is someone who's very self-centered, okay? This is someone who is their own self-undoing. I really feel like here, this is someone who has a very... they're like mentally have something going on with them. Like they just kind of stopped developing at a certain age. They could have stopped developing at this third house age, right? Like at a very young age, they could have stopped developing, and that's how they show up for everything. They're just in this place of not being centered. They're not in a place of being grounded. They just really take everything so personal. They really take everything like, oh my gosh, you're my worst enemy. What the heck is wrong with you? I feel like this is someone you absolutely know. With South Node showing up, this is old energy. This is yesterday's news. They're yesterday's news. They don't belong in your energy. And with South Node showing up, Source is saying this is someone you absolutely should be getting rid of. This is someone you should be cutting ties with, cutting the bond with, cutting energetic ties with, right? This feels like somebody who's an energetic vampire. Like they want your energy. It's not because they care about you. It's because you make them feel some sort of way. And that's why they want your energy. That's why they want you around. They just want to have connection to your energy. But we know that South Node is our destined to release, right? South Node is what we've been comfortable with our whole lives. So this is somebody that you've known for a really long time, but it's like they're in South Node, which means they're not meant to be there with you on the next step of your journey. And Source is going to go about every way possible to help you cut ties with this person. But that's what they're being clear about here. There's something that's coming, and I do feel like this is something that really affects you deeply, emotionally. But it feels like there's, for some reason, you're not able to find solace from this person. Like you're constantly in this state of wondering, like, what the heck is going on? What is happening? What do I have to do? Why is this person making me question myself? Why is this person just not stay in their lane? It's because this person doesn't know how to stay in their lane. They just don't. They really feel like the whole world revolves around them. This is a type of person who, when they leave a room, they think the room is thinking about them. Good or bad, the ugly, the beautiful, they don't care. They like the idea that the whole room is now thinking about them. Or like when they talk to somebody, now that they've left that person's energy, oh, that person can only think about me now. Like that person has nothing else better to do except think about them. This is such a trip. Some people in this energy, yeah, this person's very immature when it comes to emotional stability. They're very much they're a trickster. Like they like to trick people into believing that they're very sound-minded, but they're really not. They just agree with people for the sake of agreeing with people. So let's get some tarot on it and see what else Source says. Source, what else could you tell us about this? What is this person saying about pile number 3? I love how the dice came out and you got 3 for pile 3. Like, I just love that. Like, already we're talking about synchronicities coming through here. All right, Source, what is this person secretly saying about pile number 3? Yeah, there's like this energy coming in. It's like they want everybody to think that you're the one that's emotionally inept. Yeah, it has to do with love. Like, there's some sort of love connection here. Is this like a partner that you married? Somebody that you married? Like, if it's a sibling, like you have a family, you know, like the family ties. That's what it feels like here, though. It's like there's some sort of tie here. But I keep getting cups cards, and they keep coming out, and it's like the Ace of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. Like, it was just kind of like going around robin, right? Yeah, see the 2 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, Temperance, right? The Moon. Look at all this watery energy. This is someone who could absolutely be a water sign. We do have Sag energy here. But just this water energy coming out here. This is someone who likes you to be emotionally unbalanced. Because when you're emotionally unbalanced, it means that they can take advantage of you or they can manipulate you in certain types of ways. Like, maybe they know, like, maybe your past self was that you took on this person's energy and then they used that to make you feel guilty so that you would do anything that they wanted to. I feel like you're growing out of that, or that you're learning how not to leave that, you know, let that lead you on. And because of that, like, this person has really got all bars out. Like, they are fighting for their place in your life as a top emotional manipulator here. What is this person saying about pile number 3, Source? What can you tell us about what this person is saying about pile number 3? This is some... this is... So we have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is your energy. But let's get some more out. What is this person saying about pile number 3? There's this energy, too, with this Queen of Swords. Again, they're trying to protect something about themselves. Like, if people actually knew what was going on behind closed doors, like, they know that their reputation would be rendered senseless. Like, people would just be like, I can't believe I believed you. Like, you really did dog this person. You did them dirty. How could you do someone dirty like that? Thank you, Source. Especially if it's family. Like, even if it's friends, but, like, especially if it's family. Yeah, this person wants you to feel stuck. They want you to feel like you don't have the strength to figure things out. Like, they don't want you to find solutions to yourself, to your journey. They liked it when you were in this energy of always feeling anxious and afraid and fearful of what was next. But Source said, oh, heck no. What is that song? Hail to the no. To the no, no, no. Oh, hail to the no. To the no, no, no. Like, that's what's coming through right now. Source is like, not today. Not with my chosen. So they're helping you move away from here. Like, that's part of your justice. It's almost like this door is closed. There's just a crack there. This person stuck their toe in that door. They're hoping that that's enough to keep this door just legit open. And I feel like eventually, well, I did not mean to do that, but I feel like eventually Source is basically going to slam this door shut and this person's going to break their toe. I mean, metaphorically here speaking. This is your justice. Things are coming to an end. Like, Source just doesn't want you to be here anymore because you've outgrown this energy. You're in a very, very sensitive place, but in a very strong place as well. Yeah, this person is a manipulator. Ooh, they want you to have some bad luck, bad fortune. This person does not want to see you succeed. Because if you succeed, then everything that they said about you basically comes back and bites them in the rear end. Oh, I don't like this person. I don't like this energy. I cannot believe it came out. I saw this card twice while I was shuffling. Yep, here it comes. Yep. Oh, they do not want you to persevere. They want you to be in this energy of, if I give them breadcrumbs, then they're going to give me everything. And I feel like what this person is saying about you is that everything that they are, Okay, like just to be real, like this person's manipulative, they're tricky, they're emotionally distraught, they're emotionally unavailable. They like to play with people's hearts. This is someone who likes to play the victim. Okay, and I feel like they're telling everybody that you're causing all of this in their life. Like, you are a burden in their life, that you're somebody that treats them like crap, like you say the meanest things to them because nobody would understand, like they don't get to see you behind closed doors, and the person that you are outside is completely different than the person you are behind closed doors, and that you don't do anything that you say you're going to do. Like you say that you're going to work hard, or maybe you're trying to do some project at home and you really are spending your time on it, you really are working hard at doing it. This person's like, I don't know what they do at home all day. They just do nothing. Like, they're just lazy and incompetent, and they have nothing going for them, and they're basically going to just fail, and they're going to fall on their face, and I'm the one that's here, and I'm the one that saved them, and I'm the one that did everything good for them. Like, that's exactly what this person is trying to tell other people. Like, the whole reason that they're there for you is so that they can look like a good person. This has been an energy that has come out for the last 2 weeks in the readings, and this is like really, really intriguing, because it's like this person really thinks that you're not aware of the way that they're talking about you. And here you are, pile 3, just continuing to do your thing, completely aware that this person has no good intentions for you. Aware that this person has nothing nice to say, and that aware that this person also cannot keep their mouth shut, that they have to go on and talk about whatever it is. Like, this person is somebody who opens their mouth at whatever thought they have, whether it's good or bad, they're going to say it. They're going to say it. That's what this person does. And they say that about you. They say that you're greedy, that you're useless, that you take advantage. Like, that's the one thing that keeps coming through. You take advantage. Oy, oy, oy. What have you got yourself into? With the sun here, this makes me feel like this could be a brother. Okay, and that's a very specific message, but this makes me feel like it's a brother or a very masculine energy in your life, okay? Especially with the hermit right behind that, okay? All this energy in the reverse is masculine energy, even though this is a water energy. You have Leo, you have Virgo. Virgo's the earth energy. That is that feminine energy as well. But it just, with these cards and the images on them, it's making me feel like this could be a masculine in your life that's like this. It could even be a woman that's a masculine sign, right? So it could be someone that's a air or fire sign. We have heavy Leo energy, Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Libra. Yeah, a lot of Libra energy. I do think it's important for you to know what's in your 8th house. You could have 8th house in Leo, which would make this the father wound. And I feel like, and I can't remember which one is the mother wound. I don't know if it's the 4th house. And I'm not sure what it would be in. I'm still learning all of that, but there's so much to learn. It's just like even if I did know it, like there'd be even more to learn about it. But I do feel like this is something like that's tied to the father wound, or that's tied to the mother wound. Okay, like this is like why this relationship is like this dynamic. It's like the mobile, you know, like when I went to therapy, my therapist talked about the mobile. Like, you have this family dynamic and you're all playing a role on the mobile. And when someone takes you out of the picture, you think, oh my gosh, the mobile is just going to fall. It's just not going to work anymore. But the truth is that everyone else starts playing a part that you are no longer playing, and so they begin to even it out. It evens it out, but it's like you're out of the picture. And when she said that to me, I was like, so you're basically telling me to take myself out of the picture? She's like, if that's what it takes for you to heal yourself, then yeah, you need to do that. But that's what it feels like here. It's like you're about to be, like, Source is basically like going to come in and pluck you out. Like, be like, here's this opportunity, go take that. Because this person is saying some pretty nasty things about you. And that's their secret, because they don't want anybody to know the truth. Like, you're really in this Queen of Swords energy. Like, when this person takes personal whatever it is that you say to them. So, like, you could just be standing up for yourself. This person could be poking at you to try and start a fight. And you basically say, stop. That's not going to happen tonight. And then this person runs to everybody the next day and they're like, oh my gosh, you know what pile 3 said to me? Oh, they're so mean. They're so terrible. They don't get you. Oh. And in reality, you didn't say anything like what they're trying to say that you said. You just said no. You just set a boundary. But this person doesn't respect boundaries. And they might not say anything about it, but it's like you setting up a boundary makes you the bad person, in other words here. Right? That's what they're saying here. Let's get some clarifiers out for you, pile 3. Please have some clarifiers here, source, for pile number 3. Yeah, I feel like you could be a Pisces, or this person could be a Pisces, or have Pisces rising, or Pisces moon. So we did have the Knight of Swords come out here. Yeah, it feels like source just coming in and saying, you've been enough of your own hero. Like, you have done everything within your power to really keep up boundaries with this person. Like, I feel like this is something that is extremely exhausting for you. Like, that's what it feels like. I just got so tired in your reading, like, just so worn out. And I'm so sorry that you have to deal with this. Like, it's not fair. But it also at the same time has made you so resilient and strong to just the BS that people will put you through. Like, you just see it coming from a mile away and you're like, no, not today. Not today. Okay? And because of that, it's like this person can't figure out why they can't play the card that they've always played before in your life. Especially if this is like a sibling or somebody that you've known since you were a child. You know, we're talking about early childhood learning here with the 3rd house. So if you've known this person your whole life and they've always been able to play this role, like get some kind of grasp on you, it's like fishing. Like, that's what they're doing. They're fishing and they played all their tricks and you just have become impervious to all of their tricks. They just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do and they're starting to panic because I feel like they also feel like your energy is going to be leaving them soon. And so they're doing everything. This is someone who could come in and offer a lot of kind things. Look, we have the Queen of Swords coming out again. This feels like what I was about to say. It feels like a deep truth. It's like they try to come in and offer all these kind things and then they like try to pull the rug out from underneath your feet. But because you're so focused on what it is that you're doing, like you're focused on your future, your present and your future. Like they're part of the past. And so it's almost like you know exactly what they're saying about you. It's like this feels like a confirmation for you, pile 3. It really does. And so their secret is that they're really trying to sell you as the bad guy to people. But I feel like because you're so genuine whenever you show up, like even if some people do believe them, like after a while, if you stay in a place for any extended amount of time, or if you know these people for any extended amount of time, like they begin to recognize that you're never different. You show up as the same person all the time. And if you really were all the things that this person said that you were, then at this point, we recognize that you would be different every time that we saw you. Like you wouldn't be the same person. But you're the same person every time you show up. What else would you like to say here, Source? Can I please have another clarifying card here? Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands in the upright here. Again, the Knight of Wands, this is Source saying, I'm trying to take you out of this. I'm trying to get up something that, like, you could be traveling away from this person. You could be moving away from this person. You could be leaving. There's, like, some sort of action that's going to happen here. And I feel like it's something that only you are aware of. Like, you're not sharing this. This person also is mad because you're not sharing any information with them that they can use against you. To pit against you is what I'm hearing. They pit everybody against you. And I feel like for a time, a lot of people believed this person. And they may have put you down. They may have made you feel bad about yourself. They made you feel like the outcast. But you still kept showing up for your purpose. You still kept showing up for your life and who you are. And it's like, you never let how these people were treating you and how this person was treating you ever get you down, even if it weighed heavy on your heart. And now Source is like, okay, boo. Let me get you out of here. Like, in this idea, like, you're riding out of here. Like, you're just riding. Here's your wand, like, your sword. Like, get in my way and I'm going to chop you to bits, but not with anything other than truth. And I feel like that's what makes this person feel so bad, is because you hit them with deep truths that they cannot argue. They cannot fight back with, but they do their damnedest to poke the bear. Yeah, you're manifesting a better life. Look, and this is such an interesting magician here, right? Because she's got a mask over one side of her face, and I feel like this is exactly how you have to show up in this connection. You have to keep part of yourself hidden. It's not that you're not authentic. It's just that you have to keep a part of yourself hidden because this person really tries to dig the knife in your heart. And they're not recognizing, like, this is a cheetah. She's a cheetah. Right? And they think they have you caged. They couldn't even keep up with you even if they tried. Yeah. And there's a new beginning here for you. There's something new that's about to happen for you because you're so grounded in your energy. You don't have to prove who you are here. Yeah, it's all about networking. You're networking with a new group of people. What's peeking out here? We have the Six of Wands and the Popes. Yeah, you're very intuitive. I feel like this is just confirmation for you. You're just like, yep, I know who this is. It doesn't surprise me. Like, it doesn't surprise me, but I feel like the reading also in turn doesn't surprise you. Like, at all. I feel like you're like, yep. I feel like this person is also super jealous because you're a leader and you have very, very unique gifts. And they're like, well, why don't I have those gifts? Especially if you're related. They're like, well, why don't I have those gifts? Why can't I be like that? Why couldn't I have figured this out? And it's like, this person just was never ready to receive healing. They don't understand that the only reason you're able to embrace and embody your gifts is the amount of healing that you've gone through. Like, this person, you tell them, oh, you need to heal from the past, and they probably just scoff at you. They're like, whatever, like, you know. And you're like, yeah, actually I do know because I live it. And they're like, that's not what I see. You're like, okay, cool. Like, that's what it feels like. You're like, okay, cool. I don't need your validation. I don't need you to see me doing anything. If you think I'm just sitting around twiddling my thumbs and not doing and becoming my best self, fine. That's cool. I don't need your validation. So I'm going to get some description cards of this person. When I shuffle, this is really loud. And if you have sensitive ears, just turn the volume down. And when I'm done, I'll bring my hands back in the screen like this to let you know that I'm ready to move on. And here we go. So Source, can we please have some description messages for pile number 3? Can you give us some description messages for pile number 3? Okay, can we please have some description messages for pile number 3? Whoa. Alright, I feel like... Okay. Alright, I'm back. Here we go. You got quite a few of these, okay? So... already your reading's a little bit longer than everybody else's. I won't tell if you won't tell. And for those of you that follow me the whole way through, just thank you. If you're here on pile 3 and you've come all 3 piles, leave a purple heart down below. I'll never change that. Purple heart is dedicated to those of you that make it all the way through all 3 piles. I just love you so much and thank you. We have integrity. This person has none. And I feel like the thing is that they're mad because you embody integrity. And you know, integrity... I was actually thinking about this today. I was watching this stupid show, but it was funny. I was like thinking about it because I was like, this person showed integrity. And what is integrity? It's doing the right thing even when no one's looking. And that's exactly what you embody. It's like even when no one's around, you're still doing the right thing. Whether that's making a better life for yourself, being a kind person, being generous, it's like you never change. You're always in that same energy of kindness, light, and love, right? You have a very integral heart. This person could have a square face. Remember, these aren't going to resonate with everybody, but they are fun to get. I haven't brought them out for a while. This could be a police officer. Okay, so that would definitely explain some things. Not all, but some things. Okay, we have Cupid's bow. Okay, this could be somebody that has a Cupid's bow. All right, what do we have? Indiscreet. Yeah. I'm not surprised that this came out. I totally messed up that word there. I'm totally human, guys, too. Yeah, this person is not discreet. Like, they just basically say whatever. Like, I feel like this person tells so many stories that you've caught them in multiple lies and multiple discrepancies, right? I'm just going to use that. You caught them in multiple discrepancies and maybe you've called them out on it and they're like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no. You know what I mean? Oh, boom, baby. I cannot make this stuff up. This person is not a good energy. We have narcissists coming out. That's Source saying it. I'm not here to diagnose anybody. This is Source saying this is the kind of energy that this person is embodying at this point in their life, okay? They could be curvy. This person could have sideburns. Seen like those 70s sideburns, the ones that go all the way down the face right now. Composed. I feel like this person tries to stay composed, but I also feel like they kind of fail horribly at it. So I do feel like you're the one that's really composed all the time. I feel like you just come into that energy of like, I have to be. Like, there's no other way to show up in this. This could be someone with white or gray hair. Someone much older. Even though we have this pure energy here, they could still be older, right? You could, or they could just be someone that had gray hair from an early age. Okay, I do feel like you're someone that's very beautiful, with beautiful coming out. This person could be beautiful as well. Like, on the outside, they're very good looking, but they're not, you know, they're not good looking. All right, what do we got here? Colored hair, rainbow colors. This could be somebody with different colors in their hair or have very bright colored hair. Okay, let's get some oracles out on it for you. What oracles would you like for pile number 3, Source? Okay, thank you. Sometimes life stings with wasp. Wow. That's pretty telling. This has been hurtful. But with 64, we have in numerology the number 10. 10 is all about completing. Like, this is the end of a cycle for you. The sun is also number 10 in numerology. And so this is all about you ending this cycle that's not meant for you. Sometimes life stings. Like, they're pretty clear about that. That's the only card in this deck that's kind of like, ouch, you know? We have giraffe on the bottom with see the bigger picture. Yeah. This is helping you understand a bigger part of yourself. Like, this is helping you understand a deeper part of yourself. Let's get some more oracles out here, Source. Yeah, there's some kind of news coming in here. Oh, the squirrels are chittering. Holy crap. See, he got mad. Somebody did something to it. He got mad. He went cray-cray. Like, I feel like that's what this person does. When you set a boundary, they just go crazy. Like, I'll teach you how to set a boundary. Yeah, and it's so important for you to really love yourself at this time. Really pouring into yourself is so vital right now. It's so vital. That's where your focus should be. That's absolutely where your focus is. Like, that's exactly what Source is trying to guide you to. It's like letting go of how this person might be, letting go of what this person might say. It doesn't matter anymore because this person is just stuck on a merry-go-round. No, I can't with you. Pile 3. What just happened? What? Look, we got house 3 from the astrology deck. Boom. Early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind and communication. This is something you learned early on that you're deeply healing. You're healing. Like, it's not like this is news. This person's treated you like this for the whole of your life. It's not news. But what's new is that now you know how to handle it. You know how to show up, and this person cannot get with it. Like, they can't get with it. We've house 3, and you got house 3. I can't with you. Look, we've got earth energy on the bottom. Persistent patience and practicality. That's it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. You've been super patient. You've been persistent. You've healed yourself. You've shown up with a practical mindset. Like, it's like, I'm not trying to cut this person out like stat. I'm just really trying to get to a place where I'm okay leaving this situation. We have responsibility here with Meerkat. Yeah, you've taken your life into your hands. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing what's yours. You're seeing what you're meant to do. You're realizing that you can create your life. Like, even if you're in a position where you can't just walk away right now, like, you're recognizing that you are the creator of your reality, that you get to co-create with Source. And Source is like, yay, pile 3, yay, take my hand, let's do this together. And you're like, all right, Source, here we go, let's go hand in hand. Like, that's exactly what it feels like. There's this sense of excitement here. Yeah, ooh. Volatility with Volcano. Yeah, there's a lot of anger. an animosity between the two of you. And I feel like you've let that go. Like, it's been there. It's been something that you relied on. And I feel like you let that go. And then this person is stuck in these stages where they just all of a sudden blow their cap. And you're probably over there like, get over it. It's not that big a deal. Why the heck are you being crazy? Like, what is going on? And this person's just like, get out of my face. You're being crazy yourself. La, la, la. Like that narcissistic energy trying to turn it on you like it's your fault. And it's like, because you recognize it's not, because you recognize that how they feel is that's their own problem. That has to do with them and them alone. That has nothing to do with you. No one can make us feel any one way. No one can make us experience anything that we don't want to experience if we choose not to. It doesn't mean that people cannot be malicious towards you or really try to set you off. That is a thing. But what has happened here is that when this person blows their lid, instead of you cowering in the corner and saying, oh my gosh, this is mine to deal with, you're like, oh, hey, basically, you know what? This is yours. There you go. There you go. Have fun, because I don't want to deal with that. And they're over there like, like this person seems so childish. Like I can't with this energy. This person seems so childish. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this, pile 3. So sorry. I mean, it's just sometimes that's what we have to deal with on our journey. It's just frustrating. It truly is frustrating, but it's just like this person. What else would you like to say in this reading source? What else would you like to say? And please have some more cards. Thank you. Oh, yes. Okay, look. Conflict right there on the board. Flew out. Flew out. I guess on the mat. I don't know. Whatever you want to call this. The cloth. The spread. The reading. It's there. It showed up. Conflict. I love these cards. This is called the Pantha Oracle. Okay, I don't know who the creator of this is, but it is called the Pantha Oracle. Look. Boom! Sources, don't you worry, my boos. I got you. Here's some luck coming in, some fortune, a jackpot, a reward. You're being rewarded for your hard work. You know what? That's a thing about integrity. Source sees everything. Source hears everything. And Source does not reward those that treat others with disrespect and with animosity. Like if you're constantly in this state of bad talking someone, talking about them behind their back, wishing them ill, wishing them they would fall on their face and all this stuff, that's your intention that you're putting out into the universe. And the law of reaping and sowing is going to come back. And guess what? All that stuff that you wished on another person is going to come back to you. Like that's just the way it works. It's a law. It's interesting. I'm going to bring that out in my next podcast. I'm going to talk about the 7 laws of the universe. I was looking for it the other day on one of my podcasts, but it just wasn't meant to be. And then lo and behold, when I wasn't looking for it, boom, it like landed in my lap. Almost quite literally. So I'm going to bring that up in another podcast. Make sure you check that out. But we had conflict fly. It flew out. Difference. Disputation. Is that even a word? Disputation? I don't even know. It's a dispute. Anyways. And quarrel. Like fighting. This person comes out. Arms bared. Like teeth bared. Like they want to fight. And Source is like, that's okay. I want you to focus on yourself. We have self-love. I cannot make this stuff up. Like this stuff has been very clear. Source has been very clear. Your focus is on self-love. Your focus is on self-love. That's exactly what this card talks about. This is not romantic love. This is not friendship love. This card in its finest is all about self-love. Taking care of yourself. Self-concern, self-healing, and your independence here. This is the energy Source wants you to be in. Conflict happens. Go find something that makes you happy. Take care of you, boo. That's what matters here. That's what Source wants you to know. We've got overload. Don't stress yourself out. We have excess, obligation, and overwhelm. But I do feel like this is the energy that is in this connection as well. It's like you're overloaded because there's some sort of obligation here. Marriage. So this could be a marriage as well. We have sweet love, couple, and dependency. Codependency is coming through here. But I do feel like Source is also going to be blessing you with some sort of connection once this is done. Signed, sealed, and delivered is what I'm hearing. I don't know how that song goes, but I know it's a Michael Jackson song. Signed, sealed, and delivered. I don't know it well enough to sing it. But that's what's going on here. Look, we have inducement, persuasion, bribe, and temptation. This is exactly what this person tries to do. Didn't I say that earlier? They go fishing. Like, they just throw the reel out and they put different types of lures and bait on it. And everything that they've thrown at you, you've just completely swam by. You just like, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. That's you. That's you. You just keep swimming. You're like, nah, that's okay. I don't need that today. Escape. Sneak peek, curiosity glance, and stalking. This person stalks you. They want to know what you're doing at every minute of every day. This person probably pops up and they're just like, hey, what are you doing? And you're like, whoa, what the heck? Like, where the heck did you even come from? And they just like show up in your life and you're like, oh my gosh, get over yourself. Stop. And they're just like, hey, what are you doing? What's going on? What's happening over here? What are you doing? What's happening? And you're just like, really? Nothing. I'm doing me. And they're like, they poke at everything. Like, I just feel like this person is constantly on your Facebook, constantly on your Twitter, constantly on your Instagram, constantly on your TikTok, constantly if you have YouTube or anything like that. Like, they're just trying to find out what's going on. Like, this person wants to know it all because they use all of that as a tactic to set you off and to get back at you for whatever reason. It's not like they even have a say in this, or though they have a say in it, but it's not like they even have a reason to be mad at you. It's like this person just stopped developing at a very early age, and that's how they show up for everything. They just throw a temper tantrum. That's exactly what this feels like. All right, guys, let's take a look at your crystal card. This could be a crystal that you can work with in this time to help you let go of this situation. It could just be the energy on the card that you need to hear, okay? We have kyanite. We have a very special stone that retains no negative energy and never requires a cleansing. Kyanite is known to open the throat chakra and encourage self-expression and communication in our world and on the physical plane. Also, it enhances hidden telepathic and psychic abilities. This is so fitting because I feel like you've learned how to express yourself, but I do feel like you're the one that actually carries no negative energy. Like, you do a very good job at dispersing that. So like when someone's sending you negative energy, you somehow found a way to transmute that. It's like you use that as fuel, even if it feels stressful at times. Like, you've still learned how to use that for fuel on your journey. That's so powerful. I absolutely am so sorry that you're going through this, but I do love your reading because it shows just how powerful and strong you are. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a little cat emoji down below and say, I know life stings, but I am strong. So you let source know that you're ready to call in higher vibrational energy and to receive what's rightfully yours. Leave me a thumbs up down below. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second though to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this incredible message. And until next time, Pile 3, stay human. Bye.